Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I apologise for the lateness of this. I was at the Etihad today. As you can tell, my voice is going a little bit. I'm a tired Stephen. I'm a very tired Stephen. But most importantly, I'm a happy Stephen at the same time. That was a good performance of Manchester City Football Club. We are back and we fucking mean business. Guess what, Premier League? Guess what, rival fans? Guess what, everyone else? You've absolutely poked the beast, and the beast has woken up, and he means business. You can tell City today were a team, absolutely, who felt like they had something to prove, and prove it they did, in my personal opinion. That was fun today, man. Come on, you Blues. Honestly, I really fucking enjoyed that, and I really fucking needed that. I'm sure you feel exactly the same, man. Do hit the like button, do hit the subscribe button if you are new to the channel. As Beppy said, like and subscribe. It absolutely is appreciated, because City, you know, we got to stick together, guys. We got to stick together, you know. But let's talk about that game. Let's talk about the context of that game. Now, you guys haven't got a chance to actually hear from me about Pep's press conference. I've honestly been working so hard. Ruben's been a bit under the weather, and I've been doing so much filming. I was in London last night, yesterday, and I've been traveling a lot, so I've not had any time to make any videos, unfortunately, this week. But you know, and I was filming all day at City for something you'll see eventually. I've been doing another video with City for the last few days. So I've not really had a chance to talk about Pep Guardiola's call to arms, so to speak. You know, I did a little bit on Saturday Social, but today was so important simply because of what Guardiola did in that press conference. Guardiola essentially left the players with no alternative but to react to this, and I'm sure he did that because what he saw in training suggests that they were going to, but Guardiola put so much on the line in that press conference. He was so demanding, so powerful, and so sure of himself and Manchester City Football Club, and so sure of those around him. That anything less than 100% commitment, anything less than a will to die for this team, and today would have been met with immense criticism, cynicism, and probably apathy in general. So basically, City today, the players had to come out and they had to be excellent to show that everything that the manager said was true, that they all do believe that they're in this together, that they are a team, and that they will fight to the end together. And this is what we got. We got a Manchester City side that did react to its manager's words. We got a Manchester City side that you could tell had looked in the mirror and gone, our performance isn't good enough. We got a Manchester City side that was absolutely hugely up for this game from the first minute till the last. And you could tell, man, you really could tell. And this was a statement performance from Manchester City. And it's probably timed really well. Not, of course, just because of the Premier League investigation. We needed it. And not just, of course, because the Spurs result was so damning and so painful, but for more than that as well. City today had to put pressure on Arsenal. We did. Arsenal, of course, have been a fantastic side so far this season, but they've not really felt the pressure from Manchester City because Manchester City haven't been Manchester City. You know, we've been all right. We've been dropping points here and there. We haven't played any great football, but Arsenal did have the odd mistake in him, man. They did, and recently, we needed to show that we can challenge them, that we can put that pressure on them. And I think today we did. We genuinely did, man. We did. City were back to something close to their best, you know. The football was not just intelligent, but it was pacing when it needed to be. It was direct when it needed to be. It was smart, but it was also powerful. It was incisive. It was intricate. It was all the things that you associate with Manchester City Football Club, man. Like, genuinely, this was a really encouraging performance. And no one, particularly in that first half, had a bad game, man. That siege mentality did kick in, as people are saying in the comments as well. You need it, man. You need it. You do need it sometimes. And I'm not saying Manchester City are underdogs. Of course we aren't underdogs. We've got Guardiola, De Bruyne and co. I would never say that. But we are unliked. No one likes us. Everyone hates us. You've only got to look at the replies to any of my tweets, or look at the videos on the overlap, or look at the video I did on Saturday Social, anything like that. You've got to read what's going on. And you can sense that no one likes Manchester City. They have made their minds up, and it's fucking painful to see. People saying the stream is lagging, by the way. I'm really sorry. I'm not sure what's causing that. I need to probably restart my router, but I can't do that without, I guess, restarting the video, so I apologize. Maybe I could do that. Maybe I could restart the video. I would rather not, if I'm being totally honest. I'm sorry, fingers crossed it'll sort it out. But either way, can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? Is the sound alright, or is the sound and the video laggy? You know? Let me know. But either way, today City answered a billion questions that were thrown their way. And they showed what we need, you know. We showed what we need to put pressure on Arsenal. Arsenal, after the back of the Brentford game, after the back of the Everton game, and now City seeing City today be like this, that must be terrifying for them. I'm being serious. They must be thinking, fuck, if City beat us midweek, I don't know if we can keep up with them. It's a big if. And Arsenal are a fantastic side, but I guarantee you, man, if City beat them, they'll be nervous. They'll be nervous because that beast, as I said, that beast has woken up, man. And that is absolutely what we needed to send. We needed to send that message. We really did. But fingers crossed, the Premier League has heard it and everyone's heard it, because this City side are too good to play as poorly as they have been doing over recent years. Now, what changed? I don't know. I think what changed meant something was mainly up here. There was personnel changes, but I think a lot of it changed with what was up here as well. Guardiola talked about so many players behaving good. He mentioned Kyle Walker as well, particularly, which is interesting. But this looked like a Manchester City side that had spent an awful long time looking in the mirror and trying to work out what was wrong. Like, where were we going wrong, man? Where were we going wrong? And to me, City decided that they weren't playing football smart enough. Now, I think Guardiola needs immense credit. I think the system today was fantastic. Bernardo Silva playing as an inverted left-back, but then popping up on the left wing, centre midfield, between the centre-backs, attacking midfielder, occasionally drifting over to the right. Bernardo was excellent, while still nominally playing as a left back every now and then. Just wonderful stuff, man. Just wonderful stuff. And we need him. We need Bernardo Silva. We need Ruben Diaz, Laporte, and we need Phil Foden as well, eventually, by the way. We need our best players. We need them playing great football, and if we do, we can win this league, because they bring a quality. As much as I love Rico, he's a young lad, man. As much as I love Nathan Ake and Kanji, I do think the other guys who played, I think they're better footballers, man. I mean that in the nicest possible way. Ake's fantastic, but Laporte is elegant and graceful and helps us. He's so much smarter, so much cuter, so much more intricate. Ruben Diaz, Kanji is a fantastic defender, but Ruben Diaz is the fucking glue. Ruben Diaz makes you feel comfortable, man. Seeing Ruben Diaz in the lineup, man, he's just absolutely the glue that holds this team together. He is an enforcer, but he does it positively. He cajoles his teammates, man. He gets them going. He's the one there to pick you up when you're feeling down and put that strong arm around your shoulder. We need that, man. You need people like Ruben Diaz in your team. And it's no coincidence, in my opinion, that City didn't look anywhere near the team in the second half when Ruben Diaz went off. You need Bernardo Silva's intelligence, his energy, his character. You need a Bernardo Silva focus. Because when you get Diaz, Bernardo, and Laporte in the same team playing well, and you get Kevin De Bruyne back in form as well, by the way. And Ilkay Gundogan making those runs that made him such a special player a couple of years ago as a false nine. And then you've got Erling Haaland being played in behind as well, showing that freakish physicality that he's got, the pace and the power, and of course, the composure for the assist. And you've got Kyle Walker finding that form. Kyle Walker pushing people down on their asses, man. When you've got that, you've got a fucking chance. You've got Manchester City side. You've got Rodri as well. Now, I'm going to bring up this tweet of my own here because I think it's relevant. I met Rodri the other day. I met Ake as well, by the way, man. I met Ake and Bernardo. And Ake and Bernardo, they were great. They said, they talked to the two fans that I was filming with. Sirkin, my man from Seoul in South Korea, and Paco from Austin in Texas. They were there, and I spent the week with them, and they were great. But they said, Ake and Bernardo were like, yeah, we'll try our best for you to get the victory. It's important. Rodri just looked at me. He looked at us and went, nah, we'll win. We'll win. You guys are here. We will win. Coldly, man. He said it coldly. And it was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful. And you could tell that he meant it. And when you see the performance that follows that, when you see the performance that follows Rodri's declaration, like genuinely, you see what a captain Rodri is. Rodri was the fucking man from the first minute to the last today. Honestly, he really has that vibe to him. He's a fucking absolute don. They scored the goal. He wanted the penalty as well. He was powerful. He was composed. He bossed that midfield. He is absolutely a leader in the making. He really is. And he was just remarkably good. Mahrez, of course, was Mahrez. Scored a good penalty. Should have been Haaland, by the way. I'm going to say that. He could have had a second, but he was good. He was intelligent. Him linking up with Kevin De Bruyne on that side was wonderful. Grealish had a good game as well. He was running direct. He could have added another assist as well. Alvarez's header cleared off a line brilliantly. Got the penalty, of course, as well. Overall, everyone had a good game, man. I really fucking enjoyed Kevin De Bruyne. He looked so smart today. And he was just running and driving forward. And what I really loved as well was the football. We saw these little one-touch passes where the triangles were back. City are all about the triangles. I fucking love it. When you've got City playing the ball this way and that way and this way and that way. The little give and goes. It wasn't 10-touch City. This was 10 touches from one guy. But then a combined total of 3 or 4 between three players. And it was just great to watch the quick movement. Sometimes the best way Manchester City play is slow, quick. Slow, quick. And that's what we got today. Where recently we've had slow, sort of middling, slow, bit more slow. Try be quick and fuck it up. City today were just composed. We'll lull you in, we'll draw you in, then we'll switch it. We saw Laporte switching it. Kyle Walker switching it from side to side. We were stretching the pitch. And we saw Grealish actually get support from Bernardo Silva. That's what you want, man. If you're going to get a City side who aren't playing natural wingers, you need people to go either way, either side and support. And you had KDB going out wide of Mahrez. We had Bernardo going out wide of Grealish, and it helps. KDB today, by the way, Marcus made a point. KDB brought out some skill today, man. KDB was doing some wonderful tricks and wonderful flicks. I loved it. He was absolutely on fire. KDB brought out some magic, and that's what you need. So I enjoyed that today, and I think City enjoyed it too. And that to me is, I enjoyed the football. And that to me is important. If those players played that, if KDB has that intensity, Bernardo does, Laporte, Diaz, Rodri, Haaland continues to be the battering ram, we win the league. I really mean that. Genuinely. I really, really feel that. I think it's that. I mean, we have to put the pressure on Arsenal. Arsenal have been fantastic. But right now, the feeling what it's like when the teams start to play a low block against you, the feeling how difficult it can be when, everyone expects you to win. They might be fine, Arsenal. They might be. But trust me, Arsenal fans, this isn't a criticism. It's been a long time, since you guys were in a title race. None of this squad, most of the fans just don't know what it feels like. It's fucking hard when you got Manchester City or like we had Liverpool chasing you down. You cannot slip up because they are relentless, these teams. And it gets hard because teams these days are fitter, they are stronger, and they're more organised than anything Arsenal came up 20 years ago. And that's a fact. And that's not an Arsenal thing, that's a football thing. Teams these days are focused, man. Defenders don't even drink anymore, they used to. And they're all focused, super fit professionals who have the benefit of intense football and analysis, So these teams, they defend hard. So it's very hard when teams want to just have that low block against you. So Arsenal are learning that. And I think they have the quality, They do have the quality, but do they have the experience to get through this if City decide to be Manchester City again? I don't know. I don't know if they do. And that's not a criticism. It's just genuinely, I don't know if they do because I don't know the answer. Whereas we know Manchester City do. If we beat them, I'm going to say it right now, if we beat them on Wednesday, we win the league. If we don't, maybe we don't. But if we beat them on Wednesday, I think we win the league. I really do feel that way. Because at that point, after this performance, and if City turn up and put in a powerful performance, that fucking absolutely terrifies Arsenal. And it ignites the most glorious of fires under Manchester City Football Club. And when you've got a confident Manchester City side who feel like the world's against them with a siege mentality, and you've got an Arsenal side who've not been here for a long time, who are feeling the pressure of a Manchester City side hunting them down, I'm sorry. At that point, things are scary. They are scary. As Kai and Britton just said, Arsenal should be scared come Wednesday. Maybe they got enough. Maybe they have. And I'm not trying to play Arsenal's quality down. I'm not. But the first half of the season, when he's going to go for the title, is absolutely nothing like the second half of the season when you're trying to go for the title. I promise you. Kayan said Arsenal should be scared come Wednesday. I think they will be, mate. I think they'll be apprehensive. You'll be at the Emirates, so it'll be rocking. But the beast has awoken, man. And it is coming for them. Fingers crossed we can win. Guys, thanks for watching this video. I am exhausted. I've done so many videos and so many filming sessions. As my voice is going. I'll probably record a 5 things learned tonight as well because I'm going away for a couple of days. But that was wonderful. You're beautiful. Up the Blues. City are fucking back, lads. They are back. And this is going to be interesting. Oh, Paco. Paco's a man. Paco's in the chat, by the way. Paco, yeah, I was with Paco today. That was good fun, wasn't it, mate? It was wonderful. By the way, as well, I forgot to say, I saw Will Ferrell today. I was just stood there near Will Ferrell. It was fucking mint. And he was sat like in Pep's seat for a little thing from the filming things. And I was stood there with my City scarf in, and he obviously realised he's a City fan. And he was there like, I'm sorry, City fans, I've taken your manager, I've taken the seat. And I went, get out of our manager's seat, mate. And he went, oh. So I sort of semi-made Will Ferrell laugh today. True story. Sort of true. Yeah, sort of made Will Ferrell laugh. How's the baby? Baby's beautiful, Bill. He's going through a few things. He's had a bit of a cold today, and he's teething, sleep regression, eczema. What else? Everything. But he's great. He's great. I got home today, and I couldn't wait to see him. I've been away from him for so long. And he's beautiful. He's actually beautiful, and he's the best. I'm like, here's the son if you want to see a beautiful baby. I tweeted Ruben, and Nicola replied with a picture of him. Look at it. Look at his little face. He's so bloody cute. I love him. I'm going to give him a cuddle. Anyway, yeah, so Will Ferrell, saw him, you know. The Ruben's hungry. There he is. Under 2s, under 1s, mate. Under 4 months. Paco, mate, love you, pal. It's great to see you. Safe journey home back to Austin, mate. And me and Nicola and Ruben's there. Ruben wants to go to Austin one day, right? I'm sure he does, you know. So we saw Micah again today, and Paco and Sirkin, who are the fans, they got a photo of Micah, which was great. Micah was class. Came over and said hello. Micah's great. I love Micah to bits. Absolute legend. So great day, a great week actually. Do you know what? I'm in a fucking great mood, guys. I want to say as well, actually, I saw so many City fans, man, like today, and it was really sweet. And so many City fans. And if you're one of those City fans watching this, they came over and went, oh, cheers for defending us on the overlap. And I was like, it was just nice. I was like, it's all right. I just did my thing as a City fan. But like, it was just fucking mint. It was such a nice feeling to have City fans be like, oh, you did well for us, you know. And of course, you know, it's been the overlap went really well. Our club came out and we're fucking tough and today and defiant. Hung around with Paco and Sirkin, you know, and did some great filming. Went to Saturday social. And I'm off away with the wife and the son tomorrow for a couple of days in Scotland. So, you know, that's how I'll celebrate the win, Bill. We're going to... Our anniversary was this week, but we didn't get to celebrate because I was filming with City. So we're going to Scotland next week, only for 2 days. Airbnb for 2 nights. Cheap little Airbnb. Somewhere slightly in the wilderness. Going to put a wood log burner on and just chill in front of a fire, man, with a glass of wine. I can't wait. So we'll be up in Scotland tomorrow near the borders somewhere. 3-hour drive. We'll stop halfway so little Ruben gets a nap. But that's how I'm going to do it. Guys, you're all beautiful. You're all wonderful. And I'll catch you all very, very soon. Probably for 5 things learned. In a bit. Bye.